Today we are going to be solving the division problem of 343 divided by 5 using partial quotients. So first, we're going to want to write down 343 divided by 5. And the first step in this is going to be figuring out how many times 5 can be regrouped into 243. And to do this, you can start off by multiplying 5 by larger numbers like, say, 50, which we know 5 times 5 is 25, and times 10, which would be 250. So we can do 5 times 50 equals 250. Now the reason why we did that is that so we can find a larger group where for sure that many groupings of 5 are going to be in 343. Then we take that and put it under our 343 and then subtract it. So first what we're going to do is 3 minus 0, which is 3. And 4 minus 5 we cannot do. So what we're going to have to do is borrow one of the hundreds value and then add it to the 4, making it 14. And 14 minus 5 is 9. And then 2 minus 2 is 0. So now all we have left are 93 into this. But since we did 5 times 50, or 50 groups of 5, then we know that 50 groups of 5 are at least in this number. So next, what we're going to want to do is look at 93. And 93 is a little bit of a weird number. So if we count by 5s, using, say, our base 10 blocks, and say each one line counts as a 5. We can count up to 93, or as close to it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and then one more would be 95, but we don't have that. We have 93. So here we can count all of these full bars to figure out how many groupings of 5 we have complete left. And if we count them all up, that will equal to 18. So for right here we can put 90 down, as we have 90 left. After our 18 groups of 5, which we get a remainder of 3. Now here we got to remember that we did 18 times 5, which is 90, and then we can put 18 up here. Now we transitioned to looking up here, where we have 50 and 18. We'll take those two numbers and add them together to get 68. And 68, then we can figure out if it's close to 5, or if it's close to 243 by multiplying it by 5, which we will figure out is almost there. It is 340. Now, this is where the 3 comes in. This 3 is our remainder, which means there is 2 short less than a whole for it to be able to be counted as an entire group. So, if we want to represent this in our problem, we'll have to do 5 times 68, and then add 3 to that sum to get 343. And that is how you do that.